Radio 1 today is all about Brooklyn Beckham. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell everyone about this book, because we have it right here, Brooklyn Beckham, What I See. So what made you want to do a book? Because you're a big fan of photography, aren't you?
Yes.
What got you into it in the very first place? What made you pick up a camera?
I mean, it was when I moved back to London from LA when I lived there for 6 years, and then I moved back, and then I was going through all my I had to do my GCSEs,
right.
So I was going through a whole list of them, and I was going through them with my mum and dad, and they were like, pick what you know, and then like photography kind of just stood out. Don't know why, but it just said photography. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. I don't really know much about it. So then my dad bought me my first camera, which was a Fuji film, and then kind of just started taking them and then posting them on my Instagram, which that's kind of how I get my photos at first about. Yeah, I just started taking them, and then 2 years later, Penguin came about. It was nuts. Like I couldn't believe they asked me to do a book, so I was like really hyped about that. It was great fun.
So do you have cameras on you constantly? Are you constantly taking pictures?
I mean, I always have my phone on me.
Right.
But I always carry on my Leica as well.
Well, this is a big book. Listen to this, guys. This is the weight of this book. This is how many photographs are in it. That sounds meaty. That's a good book, that's a good book.
Coffee table.
Lovely coffee table one. I want to go through some of our favourites in here. My first one favourite is, because your mum, one of the best dressed people in the world, famously very chic. People go crazy when they see her in a pair of trainers and it's like worldwide news.
Yeah.
Wait till they see her in an all-in-one fishing outfit. Has she seen this?
Yeah, she has.
Has she approved this?
Yep.
Is this now in?
Yeah.
Am I going to be wearing a fishing outfit all this summer? So this is when you all went fishing?
Yes, in Iceland.
Wow. Mega. And I love that everyone's looked like just fishing it, and your mum actually managed to make that look.
Oh yeah, she properly got into it.
She looks pretty good like that. I mean, could be a new look. Glastonbury next year.
Exactly.
That's the look going on. There's a picture of your dad in here.
Yeah.
And like you say in this book, your dad pretty photogenic.
I think so.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like you can't really take a bad picture of him. If I took a picture of him, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm like Mario Testino. Look how good that looks. But there is a picture of your dad in here where he's sort of, I don't know what's going on here. You can talk us through it. Where is this? He's sort of reclining.
That was like
somewhere.
10 minutes before my mum's fashion show.
Right.
In the back. And
your dad has an array here of 5 different pairs of hair straighteners.
Yes.
Are they his?
No.
Let's just say yes to the radio. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you've got like loads of your brothers and sisters in here as well.
Yeah, a lot of my family.
A lot of your family in there. Were they okay with you putting these pictures in, or were they like, don't put that one in Brooklyn or put this one in, because you are torturing them, saying that you beat them at competition throughout this book.
They're not as fussy as my mum and dad.
Right.
They're kind of like, whatever you like, I like. You're the photographer. So I was like, all right.
Does anyone in your family, like sometimes, they have to pose for work. When you are taking pictures at home, do you ever see like your mum or your dad trying to find their light and like just pose a little bit?
My dad, no. My mum, yes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. And do you have to be like, please stop?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I want it to be natural. Just carry on.
She said, just get me fish.
Kind of.
Let me get my waders on, Brooklyn. Get a shot of this. Okay, Brooklyn, we're going to play a song. Do you want to pick one? What are you listening to at the moment?
I mean, I've really been into Stone Roses and Oasis.
Yes.
So,
should we have that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm on BBC Radio 1, chosen by our guest this morning, Brooklyn Beckham.
BBC Radio 1. The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw.
Did you get to see Noel or Liam? They were both at Glastonbury this weekend.
Yes.
And I know you're a big Oasis fan.
Huge.
As am I. Did you go and see Liam's show?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
Oh, he was amazing. Great.
He's really
just
good.
Doesn't really try, does he?
No.
He just goes on there and just gets it.
Yeah, he's so cool. He's so cool, isn't he? I saw him and I was just about to do the telly and he sort of swaggered past, and he does actually walk like someone doing an impression of Liam Gallagher, doesn't he? He's like, oh, no, like me, and like actually walks around like that. And I can't say what he said to me because it was quite swearing and
it's just Liam, isn't it?
But it was so funny. Like him and Noel are like stand-ups. They're like,
amazing.
They're proper funny. Do you have a favourite brother?
I don't have a favourite. I think Liam has a bit more swag, and then Noel is just He's good. Oh,
Come on,
he's like
compliment.
he's like the heart of. He was the heart of Oasis.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, yeah. He does listen to this show, you know.
Does he?
Yeah.
I know.
You're our favourite. But the Radio 1 Air, actually, we were going to say, because when we said you were coming in this morning, loads of people in the office were like, oh, we used to see Brooklyn. Because didn't you go to school right by here?
Yeah, Portland Place.
Yeah.
Just down the road.
So you were just at school down there. And do you know where everyone used to spot you?
Really?
Yeah.
I used to walk down here all the time.
Everyone used
All
to
the
see you
time.
at the Greg's round the corner. They
Love
would.
Greg's.
Oh, man, I love it. What's your favourite thing at Greg's?
They do this. I don't know what it's called, but they do this little pastry where it's like they have beans inside.
Oh, yes.
Baked beans.
Like a little baked bean pasty thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like cheese and onion toast. Pasty.
Really?
Cheese and onion pasty, yeah. Delicious. I love that you're in there, by the way. That is amazing. On like your break in Greg's. So good.
Every break time.
Bet you don't get those in the house. I saw the picture in the book that you took of the Kanye gig.
Oh, really?
How was the Kanye West gig for you? Because I loved that show.
I mean, I love Kanye. He's
Me
so cool. It was when I was in LA, I think in the summer, I think. But yeah, I went there with my mate Cody, and we brought both our film cameras. I think that one was taken on an iPhone. I think so.
That was a great show.
Oh, he's so cool.
So good. Have you met Kanye?
Yes.
How was your meeting with him? What happened?
He's I think he's awesome. I think he's awesome.
I really
I love him.
I think he's mega.
I love him.
I mean, he's like a mad genius.
Yes,
Which is what you want musicians to be like.
Exactly. You want a bit of character.
Totally. I want to speak to you about your family workouts that I see. Because when I'm sat here and I'm doing the radio, I often go on a famous website and just see what's going on in the world. And there's always the Beckhams working out at a spin class.
Yes.
And I think, I'm going to go spinning. And I'm going to have a body like David. And then I can't be bothered. But is he always dragging you along and encouraging you to work out?
We always go together. Me and my dad always go to work out, but sometimes he gets that little. It's kind of like a competition, me and my dad. So he kind of sometimes gets me a bit angry and goes when he doesn't ask me. He kind of just sneaks off.
He just sneaks off.
Yeah, it is a pretty big competition.
Well, I mean, he is, one of the most famous and successful athletes in the world. So I imagine when you're going spinning, he's still competitive. Like, that's in his blood.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to step it up a little bit.
Yeah. What about, like, kick-arounds? Because I imagine you must have your friends round and have a bit of football in the house or the garden or whatever.
Yeah.
Does he ever come out and join in?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, when I'm playing with my brothers, always he comes to play, but not in the house.
Is that banned?
Yes.
That's banned. What about skateboarding in the house? Because there is a picture of you skateboarding in the house in the book.
Oh, really?
Yep. I think it's the house or a big kitchen or something.
Mate, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love skateboarding. Whenever I'm not doing photography, maybe I'm taking a little bit of break from photography, I always go down to the skate park.
Okay, we're going to play a song and then have more with Brooklyn Beckham after this. On BBC Radio 1, Brooklyn Beckham is our guest. Are you going to uni then in New York in September?
Yes, I am.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Bit nervous, but I just can't wait. Like, it's like, I feel like I can, from September on, I can properly start my photography career.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that's where I want to be based.
Right.
For my photography.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited.
Oh, that's really exciting. So this is the first time because you live at home still now?
Yes.
So this will be moving out.
First time.
And moving to America.
Yes.
See, when I moved out, I moved to Liverpool from Manchester.
Oh, really?
It's only about 30 minutes away. If I needed my washing done on money, it's quite easy to get home. But this is going to be a big step.
Big step.
Have you got pals in New York, Brooklyn?
No, I don't. I don't know many.
When you go to Brooklyn and you are called Brooklyn, how confusing is that?
People don't understand. Like when I go for like pizza, that's all I eat in New York. I'm kind of like, what's your name? I'm like, Brooklyn. They're like, what? Huh? Yeah. So they're like, oh, that's a cool name.
I guess that's like an American moving over here and being called like Wolverhampton.
I mean, people always ask, like, am I going to live in Brooklyn when I'm older?
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, Manhattan, darling.
Manhattan.
Obviously, darling. Obviously, Manhattan. Also, just before you go, I wanted to talk to you about your first tattoo that you just had.
Yes.
And your dad was sort of winding you up a little bit for this. And I like your sort of social media wind-ups that you do on one another. How was it going for your first ever tattoo?
I mean, I was talking about it for like 2 years with my dad. I was just so excited. I was like, can I please get one when I'm 17? He's like, no, you can wait. So I waited, and then on my 18th, I went to LA and I got one by Mark Mahoney.
And he's like...
Who does my dad's.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, world-renowned tattooist, isn't he?
So yeah, I was really excited. I mean, I saved up for this tattoo for so long. So it was kind of nice, like, spending my own money on something that I'm going to have forever. Something that means something.
Yeah. What did you go for?
I went for an American Indian. Like
oh yeah,
chief.
oh yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So yeah, my dad has the same one on his side.
Right.
I was like, I'll get the same one.
He's got so many now.
He's got quite a few.
He's got quite a few. I love that like mad one on his hand.
One that my sister did.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I like that one. Well, Brooklyn, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
It was great to have you on. Congratulations on the book. And enjoy uni as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
Cheers, Brooklyn.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
See you later.